Hi there, this is Dr. with Rangers of Wrestling doing a dual stream alongside the Swerve Show as we review AEW Homecoming.
Woo! What's good, everybody? I'm gonna keep it funky like a monkey and 100%. I didn't watch the episode of Homecoming today. I wanted to come at you guys with a different sort of aspect. So I'm gonna ask Dattila what happened, what to expect, and she's gonna hit you off with the notes and see where it goes on from here on out. Let me know if you guys could hear me also on our stream as well over here. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Alrighty, so tonight's AEW Homecoming kicked off with the Five Labors of Jericho. It was Chris Jericho versus his old nemesis, Juventud Guerrera, aka The Juice. And I know you said you didn't watch it, so tell me, what do you think happened in this match?
What I thought and what I think happened, hopefully are two different things. I'm guessing Juventud Guerrero looked a heck of a lot agile and had a lot going on for himself than he did over than back in the day than people expected. I expected Jericho to win. I expected a good luchador match, probably a lot of references towards WCW. Am I sort of correct?
Sort of. Okay, so the match kind of started off slow. It started off kind of slow. It picked up, and of course, Jericho had to do a high flying move in order to win. So my favorite part of this match was, of course, Jericho doing the Judas effect from the top rope, which was, I thought, pretty cool.
No way. He did the Judas effect from the top rope?
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. I like
Yes.
that.
Yes. He also did try to rip off Juventud's mask.
Oh my god, acting like we don't know how he looks like or anything like that. Sheesh.
So Michael 101591 says, we all knew Jericho was going to win, but that match was sloppy as hell.
Ooh, it was? Oh, that sucks. How did Juventud Guerrero look though? Ask him. Was he pretty good though, Michael, or no? Was he kind of
He was okay. He was okay, Like personally, I never seen their matches from back in the day, so I can't comment if how it was. Rory too says your channel's acting up, Sore Show.
On my end, of course it's acting up on my end. It's always acting up on my end. Is it the audio or something? Because if not, then I'll just.
Did you forget to add yourself to the StreamYards?
Oh my god, I hope not. I am to the StreamYards. I think it's just me sharing it and all.
Michael 101591 says he had a lot of ring rest. Jamal McGree says he tried to rip off the mask. Yes, I know. I just said that. All right. So the next match? Oh, Roy says it's freezing. And Jamal says it's like WCW Thunder all over again.
Woo! Damn, it almost is. Yeah, it is probably freezing on my end. But I like it, man. Juventud Guerrero is actually younger than a lot of the wrestlers that are on both rosters, as weird as that sounds. But it's they better be careful, man, because we're getting Ric Flair next, and we're getting a few WCW guys on the low.
Oh, there was a couple of teases about that. I gotta share that with you. But I have to say I haven't seen Juventud Guerrera since he was a part of the Mexicos in WWE.
Wow, and that was a borderline, if not racist, freaking storyline. That's for sure. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's a whole different conversation, though.
Big time, big time.
All right. So next we had Eddie Kingston, Jon Moxley, and Darby Allin versus 2.0 and Daniel Garcia. And I'm assuming 2.0 is the debuting Everrise from NXT, who were released last month, I believe.
Yeah.
What do you think happened in this match?
Everrise had to lose, right? They definitely had to lose. I'm not that big of a fan much as they are in NXT. I'm assuming if they went over, it's because all of the indies like Kevin Owens and everybody from NXT promoted them. But I don't know. I'm actually interested. What happened in this match? Did 2.0 / Everrise actually win?
No, they lost. Of course, Darby Allin, Jon Moxley, and Eddie Kingston picked up the victory on this one.
Okay, about time. So yeah, they better have won that match. That's all I can say about that.
Rory says to reset your stream, Swerve. It's acting up. Michael 101591 says he remembers Juventud from the Mexicos and 2.0 parentheses Everrise lost.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, we'll just keep it how it is. If you guys can hear me, cool. If we're frozen, oh well. We'll just hopefully we're frozen on our beautiful faces. But man, oh man, I can't wait to get to the ending though. I did see the ending, but what happened next after that?
Okay, so this match, I'll be honest, I kind of didn't watch this match because I didn't care too much for this match. No offense. for any of you Christian Cage fans out there, but it was Christian Cage versus The Blade. I mean, yeah.
I'm guessing Christian Cage had to win this one. Is he actually fighting? Are they promoting him fighting Kenny Omega at All Out in the next pay-per-view?
We'll get to that.
I want to get to it.
Oh, we'll definitely get to it. All right.
Oh yeah. What a bummer
so,
of a match.
Christian Cage won. Like I said, I didn't care too much for this match. So, and Michael 101591 says, when you have Kingston, Darby, and Mox in a match, you know how awesome a pairing it was. It was a fun 6-man tag match.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm trying to look at it, and then Christian Cage wins via pinfall. So
why does the Blade just like a male stripper? You tell me, Gemma. You tell me.
Definitely.
So then after that, we had a Dr. Britt Baker DMD segment, where basically she says she acknowledges she won the title right there in Jacksonville. And before she can continue, however, she was rudely interrupted by Red Velvet, who tells her red is not her color.
Oh my God, that is so corny. I'm just surprised that Red Velvet came back out again after that big injury, that injury scare that she almost had with I forgot who it was, that one other player, but they need to get her on a storyline with her man Cody Rhodes' wifey ASAP. They look too much alike for them to miss out on that, but this doesn't look like anything I'd be interested in watching, honestly.
Well, Red Velvet basically said, I think she said her record was 22 straight wins and that she didn't cheat. To win, like Dr. Britt Baker. And basically, they try to sneak attack her, and so it's going to be Red Velvet versus Dr. Baker DMD at the debut of Rampage.
We'll see. As long as she doesn't get injured, that being Dr. Britt Baker, then I'm all game for it. If not, then it's just like, where are we going with this? But Dr. Britt Baker definitely needs this push. Just don't have her going against Nyla Rose, so good for her.
Okay, so then we get a Hangman Adam Page segment. And before he gets a chance to speak, he's interrupted by the Elite. Omega basically says that maybe they'll forgive Adam. Maybe they won't. Adam slaps Omega, and he gets beat down by the Elite. The Dark Order comes out, but earlier in the night, Hangman said that he needed a break from the Dark Order. So the Dark Order tries to come out, but Evil Uno and John Silver stop the rest of the Dark Order from helping Adam Page. Frankie Kazarian comes out, but the numbers prove to be too much for them.
So it looks like, I'm looking at the notes, it looks like they beat him down though badly. Did Adam Page? So I'm guessing, I don't know, there's a lot of rumors around saying that he might get pushed because of all the big guys that are coming in. But then again, he's also expecting to have a child on the way. I like where this is going. They needed to take him off the TV. Anything else crazy happened in that beatdown?
No, that's pretty much it. There's one thing that I want to talk to you about, but we'll get to it after the review, because it goes into what you've been saying about a certain person debuting. So okay. So next after that, we had the TNT Championship match: Lee Johnson versus Miro. Of course, I think we all knew Miro was going to win this. Yeah. But I actually thought that it was a good, decent match. Lee Johnson gave a good showing, but as always, Miro's gonna retain.
True. Lee Johnson surprisingly coming back from a huge scare a couple weeks ago, literally landing on his neck like everybody does to see on a weekly basis. But good for him to come back, and good for him to take that L against Miro. There's no way Lee Johnson, with his 0-20 losing streak, should have beaten him, even though he did win one. But Miro wins.
Okay, so before we get into the next match, we got a backstage segment with Christian Cage, who is announced to be the new #1 contender to face Omega.
Ooh, I don't know. That's not selling tickets for me. I am not spending almost $100 to see Christian Cage in the main event, Attila.
Me neither. But there's something else that happened in that segment that a lot of people weren't talking about on Twitter. That if you watched, you probably would have talked about it.
Ooh.
Christian Cage sang the Golden Girls theme song.
No way!
Yes, he sang it.
Damn.
He
Oh man.
sang the Golden Girls theme song.
Who did he sing it to? Who did he cut the
Because
promo?
he was getting interviewed backstage, and I guess I'm not sure. I don't know if Shadori's in the chat.
Yeah.
But I think maybe during his match with the Blade, Layla Hirsch, whose matches after this segment, I think she came out to assist him, and he was talking about how she needs a friend. So then he started singing the Golden Girls theme song. He sang like the first 2 lines.
That is awesome, man. Oh man, no problem, man. Waka waka waka.
Yeah, Golden Girls theme. What? Yeah, see, nobody was talking about it. Like I mentioned it, and nobody really like retweeted me or commented. Like nobody caught the Golden Girls theme song. But of course, as soon as he sang it, I thought of you. I'm like, oh my god, if Swercho hears this, he's gonna like.
I would have marked out big time if I heard that. Honestly.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I don't know if it's on Twitter or I don't know. Like if you'll be able to find the footage, but yeah, Christian Cage sang Golden Girls theme song. He sang a little bit of it.
Definitely got to check that out for sure.
Yes. So then we had the Bunny versus Layla Hirsch. This was a good match, decent match. What do you think happened in this one?
Layla Hirsch won just because I've heard her name said so many times.
You're damn right she won. She won by submission.
Woo! And who did she defeat again? You said Bunny?
The Bunny.
I wonder if Bunny's getting punished because of all of her botches and whatnot. But all the blondes are getting defeated. Vince McMahon loves the blondes. They could win any match, and in AEW, all the blondes lose. The Bunny takes an L. Penelope Ford loses against Yakuza Kozaki. Are there any other blondes up in there? Because, whoo, man.
Ty. I don't want to say her. Yeah, I don't want to say her last name.
What's her last name? Oh, my God. Remember, it came up with that word.
Oh, God, no, don't remind me.
Ty Kati.
No, remember when they put the subtitles on? It just had a...
Oh, my God. That's how... Oh, my God. If you could visualize it, how it sounded like, the subtitles picked up a bad word. That is funny.
So at the end of the match, Camille, the NWA Women's Champion, comes out and they confront her. Damn, the height difference between both of them. Like, wow. Like, Layla Hirsch was super short compared to Camille.
Yeah,
I was shocked. I was shocked by the height difference.
I guess she was a former WWE prodigy in a way. So, and WWE loves them guys tall, except for if you're at NXT. But probably one of those scenarios where even the scrubs on WWE, like Billy Gunn, are taller than their whole roster, and also goes the same for their females. Yeah. Speaking of females, did Ruby Riott debut tonight?
Nope.
Okay. Surprised. A lot of people were saying that she was debuting tonight.
Nope. And of course, the main event, it was Malakai Black, formerly Aleister Black of the WWE, versus Cody Rhodes. Woo! I know you watched this, so tell me what you thought of this.
I thought it was crazy. I liked it. I'm liking Malakai Black. He's sort of growing on me. I like the fact that he has little round boxer brief Daisy Dukes on, and I could still sort of take him seriously. I like what happened towards the end. I'll let you explain that part. But the ending, the weirdness, I'll let you get all into that, was sort of unique, weird, odd. What the heck is going on? And I'm talking about a promo that Cody Rhodes cut after the match. But did he win? Did he lose? Let him know, Ditzilla.
Malakai Black actually won. He dominated Cody Rhodes. This was a very quick match. He dominated Cody.
Ooh, what did he do?
He dominated him.
Oh my God! Woo! Dominated him.
Yeah, he dominated him.
Oh my God, I need a cigarette. But yeah, he dominated him. And towards the end, what I liked about this match, it was a clean victory. Like, he went for his kick to Cody's temple, went for the pin. Everybody was probably expecting Cody Rhodes to kick out, including Jim Ross. because Jim Ross bugged out. I was like, oh my God, that is unbelievable. He just defeated Cody Rhodes. This is shocking. Nobody thought that would happen. And it was just like, wow, I'm surprised too.
The way he pinned him, though, he put his foot on top. And Rory says there's no audio on your channels for a show.
Oh man, there's nothing going on my channel, man. There's everything is going on my channel. But go ahead, thank you, brother.
Yeah. So, you know what I think? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, because at the end, Cody Rhodes actually said that they are competition. That they're competition. That's one thing that I caught. He says that they're competition, and he took his boot off. He took one boot off before Malakai Black attacked him. Now, if you ask me, this is just me. Maybe it's because I don't like Cody Rhodes, but I feel like this is all like a sympathy ploy, so that when Cody Rhodes eventually defeats Malakai Black, everybody like cheers for him. I think that's what this is all about, because the fact that Malakai Black won over Cody, like, no, that's why that happened, is to get that sympathy thing, and that way when Cody defeats Malakai, people are like, oh, look, he finally defeated him. Like, he attacked him, he destroyed him. Like, no, that's what this is all about. It's just to get Cody cheered. But it's not going to work for me, because I still don't like Cody Rhodes.
I agree with you 100%. It was sort of cringy. For those of you that might have picked it up, he was in the middle of the ring, that being Cody Rhodes. He took off his left boot, sort of what like the Undertaker did. They put their boot in the middle of the ring. That signifies, hey, I'm retiring from the WWE, AEW, so on and so forth. And it was like, oh, come on, really, dude? You've been in the league for maybe 1 year. I'm not counting your WWE. I'm counting your AEW stuff. He goes on to thank the Young Bucks. He addresses the beef that he had backstage, which is real beef with the EVPs. And he says he owes them everything, which he should, because if it wasn't for the Young Bucks and Omega doing super kicks, he wouldn't be on a show with Snoop Dogg talking about game stuff, and he wouldn't have his own The Miz wannabe TV show with him and Brady Rhodes. So that was some truth and positivity over in that aspect. But him retiring in the middle of the ring, cringy. And like Dattila said, I agree with you 1,000%. This is a way for us to gain sympathy for him, because people were actually booing the face, which is Cody, and cheering the heel, which is Malakai Black, a.k.a. Aleister Black. And this is, I said what I had to say. You can't say no more. Dattila said it 100%. Cheap way to gain sympathy. No way in heck does Cody Rhodes retire.
Yeah, I know. It's just a cheap way to gain sympathy. It's not going to fool me. I still don't think Cody Rhodes should win this rivalry, but of course he has to win the rivalry, right? He has to, just like all his other rivalries.
But how does he even win a rivalry? He already lost, right? 1-on-1, he lost clean to Malakai Black. What else is there to settle? Are they going to do 50-50 booking? They copy everything the WWE, I guess, says, right? They keep their names out of their mouth. Even at the end of the match,
I think it just said, Cody Rhodes just said that they're competition. If they were really competition, they'd be on Monday nights.
Yes, they need to bring all the big boys in, all the big girls. You got to bring in Thunder Rosa, everybody, Britt Baker, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan. If you got what it takes, air on Monday night. Go 1-on-1 with the great one, and if you could beat them, then props to you. You deserve everything. If not, you're still the only team that's like, hey, we beat NXT this week. So what? You can't even beat SmackDown.
Exactly. But there is something that happened. I guess you could say a couple of Easter eggs. Easter eggs. Let me turn off my notifications, because I don't want stuff popping up, just in case. But so I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. Does it, before you turn around, does it have to do with the Bullet Club by any chance?
Yeah, the Elite.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
See? You see those teases? Omega wearing the Cookie Monster shirt, and the big LG wearing that robe.
Yep. Are there any other Easter eggs in there? Like, is there a Daniel Bryan Easter egg in there before you tell the chat room what those Easter eggs roll are about?
No, not unless you count the beards that the Young Bucks and Carl Anderson have.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, Cookie Monster, it took me a while for me to remember, because I heard Shidori talk about it in our chat. I was like, Cookie Monster, big deal. But CM supposedly stood for Cookie Monster, and CM Punk. Chick Magnet Punk. Yeah. And that's pretty cool. And of course, the robe with Ric Flair. I'm trying to look the person who's next to Big Luke Gallows. There's a shirt on. I don't know if that has something to do with something. But
let me double check. But also too, Andrade was telling the Lucha Brothers that they could be, first class in a limousine.
It's
Yeah.
coming through, Andrade Flair, not Andrade El Dilido.
Yep.
Oh man, it is coming to fruition.
Oh yeah. Carl Anderson has a buttered chicken, and this is Bollywood Boys.
What does that have to do? Did they sign Jinder Mahal?
Bollywood Boys, they were the ones that were with Jinder Mahal that got released.
Props to them. If they signed them, I'm not even gonna front, man. They've been through a lot. They almost died due to the hands of Randy Orton, and they seem like good sports. They didn't bash the WWE, and they were entertaining. So if they do sign them, props to them. I'll be a fan of theirs. The
But
Bollywood
yeah,
Boys.
so you've called it. You've been calling it since day one that Ric Flair is gonna go to AEW. He's gonna debut at Grand Slam.
Yep, hopefully it has happened, man. Hopefully that since we tweeted it, it doesn't get like, oh look, they know, let's not happen. But Daniel Bryan and Ric Flair, New York City, and I wouldn't be surprised, man. They need
Hey,
Andrade.
1 out of 2 wouldn't be bad. One out of two wouldn't.
I want 2 out of 2. I put it out there. I put myself out there for prosecution and to have my head on the,
Michael 101591 says Omega with his Cookie Monster shirt. Throw him a cookie because he gets a little cranky if he doesn't have one. LOL. But we know it's a tease for Punk. Jamal McGee says I thought CM stood for crazy man. God, we don't need him. We don't need them in AEW. Everrise had a match now 2.0. Steve Callahan says.
Oh man, yeah, 2.0. What a weird name, honestly. 2.0. It's a corny name. Isn't there like that high team Angelico? Aren't they called like something 2.0 or THC?
No, they're called TH2, the hybrid. The hybrid 2.
Yeah, so you got a team that has the number 2 in it, and then you have 2.0. And why 2.0? What? I guess they said in the news they used to be called 3.0 in the Indies. Now they're 2.0.
God.
What the heck? Like, how do you? That should be the Usos name. That's the blood alcohol content right there. 2.0. Gimmick infringement. But,
oh my god, that's hilarious.
Do you think Cody Rhodes is retiring?
No, of course not.
Me neither. Imagine if he really does, and like 10 years down the line, we're like, oh shit, this guy really retired.
He's not as good as an actor as Mark Henry was when he faked his retirement. Mark Henry made me believe he was retiring.
Yeah, man, same here too. Mark Henry was good. Supposedly, John Cena cried. There was an article that came out today where John Cena cried that it was so good. Come on now.
Yeah. All right. Oh, so the almighty CR21 says Ric Flair drip go woo on up. Am I gonna say that? Because I don't want to get censored. And his guest will be from around the NYC Grand Slam. Yeah, boy. I give AEW a wrestling mixtape high of 7.5 out of 10. Steve Callahan says, I don't believe Cody Rhodes is retiring. He just wants the sympathy. I said that. So thanks for agreeing with me, Steve. So, overall, Swerve Show, what would you rate tonight's show?
I'd say it's a good show. From hearing what you described it and what happened and whatnots, I'd say I give it an 8 out of 10. That Malakai Black match towards the end was cool. The little Easter eggs that were thrown out throughout the match. Seeing Ruben Guerrero, it's either an 8 or a high 7. I'll try to see what you said. I'm interested in what you thought the show was tonight.
Steve Callahan says a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay, that's pretty
Jamal McGee says 7 out of 10. Your dog says 7 out of 10.
And what do you say?
I say, for me, honestly, I felt like the Christian Cage versus the Blade match was like the weakest match on the card. That match really didn't do anything for me. So if you take that match out, to me, the show would be an 8 out of 10. But because of that match, me personally, I give it a 7 out of 10. Like 6.5, between 6.5 and 7 out of 10. Out of 5, just a solid 3.
What about out of a 4? 1 out of 4. It's hard.
Yeah.
So, that Jim Cornette, supposedly he said that's why they always give 4-star ratings, so you don't get caught up into in the middle. and he said he actually did 4-star ratings. And then all of a sudden, Dave Meltzer started a 5-star because he saw this one match that was better than anything. And he's like, I told him you're not supposed to do 5 stars. 4 stars gives you, it's either good or bad. There's no in between. So I guess, yeah, Cars 4-star, JD Power Award for Nissan and stuff like that. So that's the little history of why it's 4 stars and not 5 stars. But I guess
Yeah.
yeah, I'm dropping down some Wikipedia knowledge on your
And
chat.
Bucket
Okay.
Studio says 1 out of 10. No, it's good. You feel free to drop any of those knowledge. Jamal McGee says, who's going to take the car show title from Ric Flair?
The car show title. The belt collector, man. Come on, Kenny Omega. That's funny.
Yes, definitely. You got anything to plug or promote?
Nah,
As we get ready.
I'm gonna be at Walmart next week signing autographs in the milk section. What else? I'm gonna be on Tony Montana's stream, and I'm gonna be rapping on BET this Tuesday, 6 p.m. That's all I gotta plug. You didn't know I did all that, right? Yeah.
No, I didn't. Oh my God. Okay, well, I do have an announcement. I know I've been saying it for a while, but next week, Saturday, your girl is going thanks for show is going to her first ever New Japan show as it would a New Japan Pro Wrestling's resurgence.
Ooh.
Yes, so I'm super excited. I cannot wait. You know, I always hear all this conversation about New Japan, about how it's a good promotion. I've never checked it out. So you'll be getting an unbiased review from me as a first-time viewer, as the first time I'm attending the show. So keep an eye out for that. I'll try to do a vlog, but I don't know how strict New Japan is with the copyright, and I don't want to get
strict. You better not. They're gonna kidnap you. They're gonna see a girl in attendance, and they might even kidnap you. The fans over there.
Okay, so no vlog, but I will do a review of the show.
Let's set a donation. Let's see if we can get Dattila a GPS tracker just in case she does get kidnapped by the stands out there and the neck beards. Because I don't know if she's gonna make it alive. We gotta tune in to see if Dattila makes it alive. Hit that bell. Hit that notification. She might be kidnapped. Do it right now.
And then next week, I will be making another announcement on Friday. Swearshirt already knows what it is, but I got another announcement to make. So
very, very cool.
Yes. But Swerve is going to GTS Homecoming next week, I heard.
GTS, cool. I'm not who's up in here. That sounds like a Swerve.
That's CR. That's CR.
GTS Homecoming? Heck no, I'm not going to a GTS Homecoming. What the hell is that?
CR says that he's going to SummerSlam 2021. Let's get it. Okay,
Backyard
CR.
Wrestling Homecoming.
Okay. And then Jamel says, I know we got a game to finish. Don't worry. All right, well, that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching and for tuning in. I know I haven't been going live, but my schedule has been a little off this week. I hope to get back to doing live streams next week. It is #Power Month, and we are celebrating Power Month here on Rangers of Wrestling. I'm going to be releasing a vlog of me meeting the Power Rangers I did not release pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. And please don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell so you get notified whenever I go live. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.